Christy Hayes, and I'm Executive Director for CASSY, Counseling and Support Services for Youth, and I have the privilege of leading a team of therapists in school-based mental health services. CASSY started as a summer program in 2009 in Ravenswood School District, and from there we grew to 20 schools, and now we're in 42 schools around the Bay Area. We provide mental health services in schools, and what that looks like is there are individual and group sessions, parent and staff consultations, there might be community workshops on things such as bullying and social media awareness.
My name is Birdie, and I'm a school-based therapist at a high school, and I have been with CASSY for a little bit over a year. I meet with kids individually, and they always come in with some kind of presenting problem. They tell me what their goal is in counseling, and we work to help them achieve that, whether that's to decrease their depression or to improve their relationship with their families or to work on their skills with their peers.
It's really tough to be a kid today. There's so many more things that go into being a youth. They have a lot more media coming at them. There's always something going on, and the internet doesn't stop when they stop. We also see a lot of anxiety and academic stress and depression in our communities.
So there was a family that I had worked with where they dealt with suicide in the family, and the boy that I worked with, he had a really difficult time coming back to school. He was getting triggered by a lot of the memories of what had happened. I met with him weekly, and it was a safe space for him to just cry and be able to express just the anger and hurt. He would always come to me and say that there are some days that I feel like the grief is getting better, and others days where I feel like I'm just being hit against a wall and I'm stuck and I'm just spiraling into depression. At the end of the year, there was just this noticeable change of relief where he was able to operate in school. This boy, he is now also graduated, and he's out of college.
Within our communities, there are 33,000 students, and we directly support over 5,000 of them, and annually we provide 70,000 hours of therapy on campuses. 20% of our youth experience a mental health crisis or need in their lifetime, and only 5% get the support that they need. So there's 15% of students that are not actually receiving the support that they need.
One of the hardest things of this work is knowing that with as full of a caseload that I currently have, that there are still so many more students who don't have the support and don't have access to mental health services, and that they are struggling, that there's so much more of a need that's out there.
Schools only have so much capacity to be able to provide services within their community, and so we rely on our funders and supporters outside of the school districts to be able to support CASSY services. 80% of our funding comes from the school district, but 20% comes from supporters outside of that. And so supporters like the Bella Vista League make a big difference in us being able to provide services in communities where we couldn't otherwise do it.